Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. I am here every Wednesday morning doing weekly tarot readings for all the air and water signs, and every Monday morning for all the earth and fire signs. So welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so yet, take a second right now and smash that subscribe button. It's totally free for you. It's down there somewhere. And my first 500 subscribers are going to get an absolutely free lifetime membership with bonus readings and so much more. All right, Pisces. So this week, the planets are saying that the moon in your sign on November 28th is going to deepen your emotional release and that healing is going to flow for you. Now let's find out what the tarot has to say. This is the reading for Pisces for the week of November 26th through December 3rd. All right, I am using the Centennial Smith Waite deck, which I've linked in the description to this video. So if you click more, open that up, there's lots of info in there, including scriptural links to all my tarot readings. All right, so Pisces, you are coming up this week as the Wheel of Fortune, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune this week. You're being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, awareness by this Seven of Pentacles. In your subconscious tool shed, what you're bringing with you as part of you is this Three of Swords. Stepping out of your recent past is this Eight of Swords. Crowning you in your ideal here is this Queen of Pentacles. Stepping into your immediate future, first week of December, the Chariot. You and your environment this week are feeling like the Emperor. The environment around you is giving a beautiful Nine of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears sector is this gorgeous Star Arcana, Major Arcana. And then your final potential outcome, Four of Pentacles. All right, Pisces, before we go deeper into this reading, let's pull one more from my holographic deck. And this is going to be either just flat out confirmation, or usually it's further clarification of this reading for us. I saw it, so I can't pull that one because we're going to keep this hidden until the end of the reading, whichever one it wants to be. Whoop, and there she is. We're going to keep that one hidden until the very end of our reading. All right. So Pisces, you're being represented this week by the Wheel of Fortune card. So it's luck. It's also the middle of the Fool's journey. So it's when you've come and you've like learned all these lessons and you're feeling really wise and you feel like you've got it. The Wheel of Fortune spins and life spins and you have all whole new things you have to deal with. And yeah, that's the Wheel of Fortune. It's our 10th major arcana. So it's after you reach the end of a cycle and now you're starting new again. There's something new and fresh starting over again. It's a 1. It's a 1 plus a 0. So it's a new beginning. Also with this Wheel of Fortune. And it's also luck. So you might be having a very lucky week this week, being represented by that Wheel of Fortune. Your challenge obstacle awareness is this Seven of Pentacles. So sevens are associated with the Chariot, which you also got in your immediate future. Okay, so you've got that 7 there, 7 here, 7 here. And it has to do with pressing onward, pressing forward, continuing your forward progress. And Pentacles have to do with health, wealth, and finances. So he's standing there looking at his harvest and he's going, this is awesome. Okay, all right. Now, how do I multiply it? How do I make it more? And that's what you're doing. That's your challenge with this Wheel of Fortune card, is continuing to innovate and keep moving forward and keep multiplying your abundance. You're bringing with you this week and you're feeling as part of you and your subconscious tool shed is this three of Swords, which is heartache, which is threes are change. So you've had to end things. You've had to end some friendships. Some relationships have ended. Maybe you've had other losses of, it's loss. The three of Swords is loss. You've experienced some losses or, a loss. And you have that, you're bringing that with you, that loss. You've been stepping out of in November, and it's no wonder because of what was going on planetarily in November with all the planets that were in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde and what was going on with Uranus. is feeling this 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, and it's your swords are your thoughts. So this is really a self-imposed imprisonment with your mind, with thinking like you don't know what to do and there's no way out and all this stuff. It's very much self-imposed. She could shake off her ropes and her blindfold and easily tiptoe out of there if she would listen to her intuition, as the toe in the water indicates, and take action, as her red robe indicates action. She should be, if you just take action, listen to your intuition, you won't be trapped anymore. You were feeling trapped. This is in your immediate past. So I think we're past that. I think that's what the planets had you feeling. Now in your crown and your ideal is this Queen of Pentacles. So you've got these pentacles you're wanting to grow and press forward, and your environment's going to give you a 9 of Pentacles, and you've got this star and more pentacles in your future. So you're really wanting to grow something, and in your crown is this queen who's very nurturing, and she's learned her lessons financially, health-wise. She takes care of that part of her life, and she's learning her lessons. Queens are all about looking to the past and learning lessons from it to take into the future, okay? And so that's why that's in your crown. Learn lessons from your past with your, that's what you're going to be focusing on up here, ideally, in order to move forward. You're stepping into a Chariot situation in the first week of December where you're having to balance all those forces in your life. The light, the dark, the home, the job, and keeping that balance of forces is what keeps the Chariot moving. He actually has no reins in his hands. It's pure balance of will, balance of heart and head. You don't want to be so caught up here that you don't connect emotionally, nor do you want to be so caught up in your emotions that you're not using reason and logic, right? So that's what the Chariot is it's the 7 and keeping those balanced in order to keep pressing forward. So you and your environment, Pisces, this week are feeling like the Emperor. You are feeling solid. You are feeling very stable. He is all 4 kings combined. So you are feeling that. You're feeling very sturdy and strong in your environment this week. You're feeling strong. Your environment around you is handing you this 9 of Pentacles, this beautiful abundance as far as finances. You're being offered some beautiful opportunities, but maybe also it's a 9, so it's also wrapping things up, coming to an end of a cycle also, and wanting to grow it even more since you got more Pentacles. You are the Queen. 9 is beautiful. 9 is beautiful, but it is the end of a cycle in your environment. You're hoping for the star. Make a wish, make a wish. You've got in your hopes and fears sector this star. This is temperance, and it's also wishes granted. So you're hoping for some wishes granted. You're really hoping for some wishes granted around whatever the new thing is that you want to grow. You may potentially be feeling very stingy or guarded with your finances and money in your final outcome because you're grasping these coins. Be careful not to get too stingy with your money. I feel like this is a word of warning for you because you're at the end. You've got abundance. Don't pull back and become stingy. When your arms are closed around this, your hands cannot be open to give. So I feel like that's a cautionary card in your potential final outcome with whatever you're experiencing right now, Pisces. So let's find out what your clarification card is, shall we? It's a Death card. So yeah, you've experienced a final dying away of something, but now you're stepping into something new. You're stepping into something new with this Death card. So you have definitely had a dying away, some heartache and that you've had to deal with, and now you're trying to grow something new. I feel like that's confirmation of this heartache and these swords here, this Death card, and this Wheel of Fortune too. When you step through the Wheel of Fortune, often it follows a Death card or the complete dying away of something else, and okay, that part is over. Let's spin the wheel and see what's next. So I feel like a lot of us have been recently experienced this Death card. So there you go, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please take a minute, hit that thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I so appreciate it. That positive energy flows your way too. It helps you. And smash that subscribe button. Be one of my first 500 VIPs to get a free lifetime membership of extended reads and so much more. And I'll see you back here next week. Bye, Pisces.